Boris, we're coming to your last choice here. Would you like to explain to people what this represents?
This is my wish to dispose of the bans on all smoking in some airplanes and indeed airports and some office buildings on the grounds that there is passive smoking. And I want to, I really think the hysteria about passive smoking is overdone. And I think that particularly on airplanes, the total ban, I'm not in favour of people smoking throughout. I think there should be, I don't mind, there's a little fug-filled thing at the back where they can all smoke.
Yeah.
Because I think that is, it's the absence of a smoking zone that is leading to the rise in plane rage. What's it called?
Air rage.
Air rage, yeah. And drunkenness and all the rest of it.
So do you think on a plane people should be encouraged to smoke outside?
Or stick their heads out of the window?
Yeah.
No, obviously not. But I do think, because I think the data about passive smoking is misunderstood.
But I would have thought that you're probably better off not inhaling other people's cigarette smoke, aren't
Yes,
you?
but it's very difficult to inhale enough cigarette smoke, enough of other people's cigarette smoke to give yourself a serious risk of contracting a cancer. Let me tell you that if you barbecue frankfurters over a charcoal grilled charcoal grill.
Yeah.
As you might do. Or barbecue.
Barbecue,
that's the word I want.
Yeah.
Suppose, there are two basic carcinogens in tobacco smoke. They're called polyaromatic hydrocarbons and benzopyrene. And if you spend half an hour grilling frankfurters over, as I say, charcoal, you will inhale so much polyaromatic hydrocarbons and benzopyrenes that you would have to smoke passively, continuously, for 10 hours a day for between 2 weeks and 2 months in order to ingest a similar quantity of, well, the things I said.
Yes.
and run an identical risk. The point of the issue is that I think that this is, we have a hysteria about passive smoking, and I think that it is leading, and I don't want to put this case too strongly, but because I'm not actually a smoker myself, I've tried, obviously to smoke lots of times, but, I've never picked it up.
OK, well, you might be interested to know that there was a discussion at the BBC editorial policy department over whether we could do this. Because, strictly speaking, we're not allowed to light up in a BBC studio, right? That's what we'd like to do. Right. But we're going to assert our freedom here. So, you smoke cigars, don't you?
I have done, yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of cigars.
Oh, superb.
So, there we are. Would you like to grab one of those? Now, this is the paraphernalia that you're talking about. That's first of all, is your cigar. Now, it's not just that, because there's also, you've got a smoking jacket. Here we are. Do you want to take the green one? Do you want to slip that on? Probably take that jacket off if you can.
Oops, sorry. Yeah.
And I'll put this one on here.
Yeah. What's the purpose of this?
No, this is just doing this. That's all right. Where's your hat?
Well, no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm putting this on as well. Look, there we are.
Fez.
This is the paraphernalia that goes with smoking. There we are.
Okay. Okay. Tremendous. We haven't broken some health and safety rule. I sincerely hope so.
So, what kind of government would want to ban an activity like this?
Man, it's crazy.
Are there any other taboos you've ever fancied breaking, Boris?
Pass. What's the other?
You mentioned you had a notion. You said you always wanted to try drugs in the past, but you never had the courage. Is that right? Well, this is what taking drugs is very much like this.
It is. No, now what are you asking here? It's perfectly true that I have had some drugs.
Have you? You haven't got any on you, have you?
No.
I think I must have taken something. You can't imagine what I'm seeing at the moment.
I want to be absolutely clear. But just for the avoidance of doubt, I've never had anything harder, or stronger, or whatever the word is, than cannabis. Oh. But I have had. I think it would be very hard pushed to find an MP who would admit not to have had it.
Really?
Well, I mean, ask them. Have you asked them? Get all 659. March them through. I'd be amazed.
It's funny you say that, because on the last sort of under-parliamentary debates that they were having, and it was sort of like, go into whichever lobby you think for the eyes and the nose.
I don't disapprove of cannabis. I disapprove of it, and I probably only had it a couple of times, but it'd be pathetic for me to deny that I've had it.
But I was going to say...
Not only would it be pathetic, it would be wrong.
Yeah. Looking at you, Boris, I could never have dreamed you'd had cannabis. Yeah, it's like when in Parliament, when they say all the eyes and the nose, and everybody in the middle going, well, I don't know, does it really matter? I mean, whatever. Well, I think you should draw the line. You're quite right to draw the line at cannabis, Boris.
Yeah, no, so should everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Before cannabis. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Knock it on the head.
Well, I agree with you, Boris. I think we shouldn't stop people from enjoying themselves. So smoking bans, I think, you know, we're enjoying this. I've not had a cigar for a long time, but this is very nice. I think smoking bans, yeah, definitely going into room 101. Bye-bye, here they go.
Just superb.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boris Johnson. Thank you, Boris.
Thank you.
Well, now we're all relaxed. It would have been lovely to finish off with a bit of Richard Clayman, but sadly he has gone into room 101, so we have to make do with his British counterpart, the one and only, the wonderful Bobby Crush. Until next time, good night.